I got a hankering for some seafood. I wonder if this bag can provide. Let's get right into it, Acadiana. It's been a minute and I'm back. And this time, we've got Don's Seafood. I'm told they've got some really good stuff, and I'm really excited because supposedly, sorry, real stuff here, real reaction. Bread pudding, my favorite. And I've got to say, this is some dang good looking bread pudding. Some people might not like raisins in their bread pudding, but I see a few on top and I'm already very excited about that. But as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by this amazing display, Don's Seafood is iconic. And I've never had it. Can you believe it? The truth is I might have had it. I just can't recall. But maybe these crab claws? Holy cow, I've never had crab claws. So if I end up with something in my mouth that I'm not supposed to, please let me know. All right, moving on. Wow, okay, shrimp and grits. I'm getting deja vu, okay? I'm getting deja vu. And also, I can't help but compare. If we're gonna get this right off the bat, it's even Stevens, because I think they get the same, containers from the same people, because these are very nice, very clean. I can see clearly what's in there. And last but not least, gotta dig deep. Look how deep this bag is. I feel like Mary Poppins with her bag. Woo! Seafood spinach dip. Chips added, of course. Wow, I've got myself a smorgasbord. I've also got some silverware with accompanying napkins. All right, I'm just gonna put this down right here, gingerly. And I don't know, I guess we should start with the appetizers. And of course, we're gonna lead with our left. And let's go with the seafood spinach dip. I think there's a theme. I think there's a theme here going with seafood. I can't help but notice that. And I'm all for it. I freaking love seafood. And I'm gonna love this spinach dip, I think, because wow. I'm seeing not only spinach in there, but of course the shrimp, cheese. I'm seeing a few vegetables mixed in there, diced in there real nice. Oh man, nice and green. That's how you know it's healthy. Wow. There's no way they get these chips from just anywhere too. These chips are fantastic. Fantastic. I'm making fun of myself, by the way. I want everyone to know the biggest fool here is me. And I am loving it. One more bite to be sure. Wow. You get this? You got people with you? I promise you no one's going to be disappointed. I recommend a couple beers maybe. I think I'm allowed to say that, right? Come on, this is America. Who doesn't appreciate a good beverage? But that seems tight enough. Moving on, these crab claws. These crab claws have got my name on them. Not literally, but figuratively, because I have never had crab claws, and they literally look like a real crab's claw, or at least a half of one. There's the other half. But anywho, I see lemon juice, and I see sauce. Oh boy. What kind of sauce? Gosh, what is the sauce from SpongeBob SquarePants, Jai? Tartar sauce. Tartar sauce. Here, I gotta open this silverware first. Let me do it before my hands get too greasy. I learn from my mistakes. I tell you people, I learn from them, and I am so grateful for those lessons. Okay, I think I'm ready. My first ever crab claw from Don's Seafood. Here we go. A bit. Tartar sauce. Okay. There's a bone there. All right, don't eat the bones. Those are bad. But everything else is delicious. A little bit more. Watch out for the bone. See, I didn't know about that bone because I've never had these before. So I had to learn that. You guys were with me along for the lesson. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to put this away and enjoy the rest later. Probably with some friends. Hopefully with the set. We'll see. But I will put it right here so we can see how far we've come. Now, on to the main course. Shrimp and grits. Wow. What can I say right off the bat? Big difference from past restaurants I've had. Now, I'm noticing the shrimp here doesn't have the tails attached. In fact, it's all one big, lovely, amazingly cooked looking piece. I could use a fork for this, but I wanted you guys to see, as well as you can, just how good it looks. And I'm very excited. So let me, without further ado. Wow. And I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 12 pieces of shrimp. And if they're all as good as that one, out of this world. Really freaking good. I promise I'm not going to say freaking as much as past videos. I'm well aware of it. I'm sorry. Thank you for the reviews, by the way. We appreciate them here on Passport Acadiana. Like and share. So, let's try these grits. Don's Seafood Grits. Here we go. Okay. That is very different than past grits I've had. These grits are unlike any grits I've ever had before. A different consistency, but it gets the flavor across in a totally different way. It's almost like a yogurt. It's fantastic. I need to stop saying fantastic. I've been watching too much South Park. Forgive me, internet. It's not my fault. That show has warped my fragile little mind. True fans will get that. But anyway, these grits, Don's Seafood Grits, are freaking good. Try them for yourself and let me know what you think. But I think they'd be even better if I had some of this amazing shrimp. And this shrimp is freaking good. It is so good. I can't get enough of it. I'm not going to have any to share with anybody else if I keep up like this, so I got to put it away. So good. Shrimp and grits at Don's Seafood. Check it out for yourself. You won't miss out. Let me compose myself here because we're moving on to the final course. And one of my favorites. That being bread pudding. Wow. Do I love some bread pudding. Last time I had bread pudding, I got to enjoy it with my coffee the next morning. And it was a really fantastic experience. Last time, I promise. Last time. I'm going to say fantastic, I promise. But this bread pudding looks pretty darn good. And I think I should use a fork for it, actually. Aha. So the last dish, ladies and gentlemen, here at Don's Seafood. Thank you so much, by the way, Don. Really appreciate it. Hope you don't mind me calling you Don. Is one of my favorite desserts, bread pudding. I see they got their own signature sauce. Always appreciated. Gonna open that lid and get it ready because we're gonna try it without the sauce and then we're gonna try it with the sauce. And what I thought prior was raisins, I don't think I was right, actually. I think it actually might be chocolate chips. I hope I'm wrong. Okay, boom. Here we go. Let's dip it in the sauce and let's try this bread pudding. Sauce is really good. Wow. The deliciousness is all through this sucker. So good. And I don't believe it was chocolate chips, but at the same time, I can't be certain. It's just, there's a lot of sweet deliciousness right here. And it undoubtedly would go great with coffee. Here we go. One more bite. Don's Seafood, your bread pudding is out of this world. And I am going to love eating this later. And I absolutely loved eating everything else. And I'm so grateful to you guys who watch, like, share, follow. And look forward to the next segment of Casey Eats and all other segments at Passport Acadiana. Have a great one and take care.